Hi everyone, my name is Tina. Please do not click off this video because we have some serious things to talk about. We have to talk about the trends that are going on right now. I know everyone's probably sick and tired, okay? I deleted Instagram and TikTok and then I re-download them like every once in a while so that I can because also I'm a college student and a lot of my organizations do use Instagram to use and spread information about member meetings and things like that. And then TikTok, I rediscovered TikTok today because I need to discuss something. I'm a supply chain major, but I'm also a digital media trends and analytics major. So what am I to do with my minor and my major other than combine them? Look at this, look at this. This is what's trending right now. Forget about being spiritually Chinese, okay? 2000s, Gen X, Zen, yoga mom, whatever they want to call it, okay? That shit is back, okay? That is back. But my question is, why am I, when I'm seeing videos about it, why is everyone talking about, oh, so I love this aesthetic, so I went and I bought 50 yoga pants. I went and I bought new athleisure. The whole thing started from being your own authentic self and just wearing what you have in your closet. Now you guys are going to go add to your closet as if you don't already have 50, as if you don't already have leggings, as if you don't already have athleisure. I'm not saying it's a crime to go and buy these things, but also like, why? Like, why do you need to go buy 50 pairs of yoga pants? Do you even do yoga? Like, I'm questioning, like, I'm not the yoga police. I really don't care what you do. But my thing is like, okay, I do care. Okay, I do care because it just doesn't make sense. You're buying yoga pants to go do, you don't even do yoga. You don't even go outside. You don't even work out. Yet, look at the material. Look at the material. Okay, I'm looking at my mirror because I also, this is mirrored. So like, what else is here? Look, okay, look at the material. Look, this is the new vibe now, okay? This is the new vibe. This is what everyone wants. Everyone wants, ooh, this is kind of pretty. What is that? Oh, huh? What is this? Oh, I fell for an ad. Maybe not. Okay. Anyway, I'm not Jamaican, by the way, so I'm sorry if that was cultural appropriation. I just, you know how everyone's spiritually Chinese? I'm spiritually Jamaican. I'm spiritually Jamaican. Okay, but I'm seeing a lot of sun life. I'm seeing a lot of yoga. I'm seeing a lot of, oh. Why? You know what? I'm not a hater. I promise I'm not a hater, but like this is the new wave, okay? This is gonna be the new trends, okay? You know what I think that says about our society? I think the next big thing that people are going to start using AI for is for self-help, because a lot of people are already using AI for therapy, and so I think that they're going to be using it for self-help. Okay, so there's probably going to be like a self-help bot, a therapist bot, and then we're all going to be thinking about the ethics of having a therapist bot, because how can something that doesn't feel, that you can't see, that doesn't know what heartbreak is, how is that going to tell you what to do next? How can you trust? How can you trust something that was developed based off of data? Like, are we gonna start feeding it Reddit stories? Are we gonna start feeding AI Reddit stories? Like, we're gonna start feeding it stories from r/am I the asshole? Like, and then that's what the AI is gonna use to like help other people with their issues. The concept is just so funny to me, like a digital therapist. Like, oh my god, I really hope we don't get to that point. Like an AI mentor, please. I really hope that doesn't become a thing. I do also see like it is also the year of the horse. Chinese New Year is on Tuesday. It is the year of the horse. I'm not even Chinese. I'm telling you right now. Everyone is itching for freedom, okay? Everyone is itching for freedom from their devices. I'm telling you that right now. So many people are making content about leaving the internet. People are making content about leaving the content. The irony of everything, people are on TikTok telling us about how they've gone analog, how they have drifted away from social media and are trying to reclaim who they are as individuals and are trying to build up their personal curriculum to learn more and educate themselves about topics that they're actually interested in, as opposed to just scrolling endlessly and not learning a single thing and not even being able to recall what the last video was about. Everyone's trying to reclaim who they are as a person because the internet is stripping so much of our identities away. People do not know who they are until somebody tells them. You don't know who you are until somebody else is doing or telling you what to do. Like, a lot of people are getting their personal style, their aesthetics and everything from the internet, right? But then they're the first people to be like, I'm having an identity crisis. And it's getting worse and worse because trend cycles are becoming faster and faster. They're getting shorter and shorter. Trend cycles are becoming shorter and shorter. And as somebody who is a supply chain major, I think it is, depending on the industry that I fall into, I'm only a second year, but depending on the industry I fall into, I think it'll affect the trend cycles that we're seeing on social media will also be affecting the supply chains greatly. Remember when COVID happened and then everyone was scared that toilet paper was going to be like obsolete? Like, they started buying the heck out of toilet paper. Mind you, toilet paper is produced domestically. Most toilet paper brands are produced domestically. There was never going to be any issue with toilet paper. But the paranoia that people got from just the internet telling people like, oh my God, like, we might run out of toilet paper, that was enough to send the supply chain for toilet paper crazy. Like, it sent it, like, people were spending, I remember I saw a video, somebody spent like $100 on one roll of toilet paper. People were selling toilet paper on Etsy. And now, like, even food, okay, for instance, the Tiffany plates, the Savory Girl plates, might I add, kind of like these, with the gherkins, the sausage, the carrots, and the little like cottage cheese. I'm not falling for cottage cheese gate. I'm not gonna fall for that, okay? Cottage cheese is nasty. See, Savory plate is more elaborate. Like, that shit is a little bit more gluttonous, okay? It has a hash brown. It consists typically of a hash brown, cottage cheese, pickles, salami, other lunch meats, raw vegetables like onions here, capers. I didn't know what a caper was until this came out. I'm not rich enough to know what a caper is. I'm just the color, like, raw tomato. Like, when this became viral, people were going to the stores to go buy all of these ingredients. I'm pretty sure Trader Joe's like created a section just for like the savory plate. Like, whoever was working at Trader Joe's marketing team or whatever, they were on top of it, because I saw a video where they had an entire section at Trader Joe's just dedicated to ingredients that would go into a savory plate or a Tiffany plate, so that people wouldn't have to like scramble around the store to go find it. They can just find it all in one place. And that sold out so fast. Like, people were coming online and telling people, stop eating the savory plates because now I can't find my hash browns. Now I can't find my hash browns, I can't find my gherkins, I can't find my capers, okay? Because you guys are eating them all up. But like, even the food industry is becoming affected. Like, now people are mass producing hash browns. And so it's also fast fashion. We've already seen how fast fashion has affected the fashion supply chain, okay? Like, people are turning over on their clothes so much, and part of that is also because the quality of our clothes and what we're actually receiving is lacking compared to the price. So for instance, Shein prices have definitely gone up, and also Shein prices have gone up, but the quality has remained the same. Okay, you're paying $16 for a polyester sweatshirt, 100% polyester sweatshirt, or you're paying $30 for a polyester sweatshirt. And that's not just on Shein. Urban Outfitters, you are also Urban Outfitters, you're also on my list. Today I wanted to discuss you, okay? I'm so glad I made it to this part, because I am becoming more and more inarticulate. Is that a word? Yes, it is a word, thank God. I'm becoming more and more inarticulate as the day goes, because this is also a part of the reason why I deleted TikTok, because I'm already somebody whose mind races faster than her mouth does, okay? I do not have a clear set of thoughts at any given time. I am just saying what comes out of my, like, whatever comes out of my mouth, don't think about it. And so I think getting offline is a really good thing for me, because I'm trying to reclaim my energy, I'm trying to become a poised and eloquently spoken woman, okay? And it won't happen if I am just scrolling all day and listening to internet jargon and I know dada, okay? I don't know dada, okay? My dad left, okay? I don't know dada. Oh, that took a turn. But anyway, today I was like on Pinterest and I was like scrolling through and I was like, like this dress, it looks really cute. I clicked on it, it was an ad. I was like, okay, whatever. Urban Outfitters. Urban Outfitters. Cute dress, right? Very cute dress. $158. Urban Outfitters is notorious for not having their material, like their fabric material list under their items, under their clothes, so you don't know what the clothes are made out of, and there's never any reviews for some reason. There's never any stars, never any reviews. They're not transparent about what we're wearing. I don't know what, and every single item, I don't even have to tell you what they're wearing because I know what it is. They're all 100% polyester. Every company is selling me polyester. I'm tired of this. This is what people are fiending for. The trend cycles are becoming shorter and shorter, and yet we are not getting what we deserve. Like, if I'm gonna spend $50 on something, it better be cotton. Okay, it better be cotton or something durable, okay? I don't want to look at something and I look at the fabric and material composition and it's 100% polyester, because one wash and it might as well be a tingy. You know what tingy is? It might as well be a tingy. Like, oh my god, one wash and it turns into a tingy. Like, oh my god. Don't get me started with the smell of polyester. My god, you sweat 1 ounce of sweat and you smell like a landfill. You smell like a sweatshop, okay? Like, and don't get me started on the sweatshops. Don't get me started on the sweatshops. It's just really hard. I am somebody who loves to shop secondhand. Like, I am on Depop, I'm on Poshmark, I'm on Etsy, I'm on eBay. Like, I'm always buying secondhand. And sometimes if it's like for basics and stuff like that, like denim and stuff like that, I do go to the mainstream places. But I find that the quality and the design of clothes are just a lot more intricate on those sites, and they are made out of durable materials, as opposed to, let's say, Urban Outfitters. I just looked at Princess Polly today and I saw a dress. I don't think I saved it somewhere, but I looked at it and I was like, this dress is beautiful. 100% polyester. I'm just telling you right now, I don't even know how this video started, but I'm telling you every day. Oh yes, I know how this started. I was talking about the 2000s Zen. I'm telling you, in the future, I know health has already been a major thing, and like improving your health has already been a major trend. As we know, these trends are really tailored for people who can afford it, okay? Not everyone can afford to be healthy. Unfortunately, it's very hard. Not all of us have the time to meal plan and don't have the money to get all of these fancy foods or vegetables, fruits and vegetables. And it really is a privilege to be able to participate in these trends, because it's just really hard to get good groceries. It's really hard, and there's a lot of food deserts in this country. Food desert is like an area where people do not have access to affordable or good quality food, according to Oxford Dictionary. It is also like places that are significantly further from grocery stores, like places within like maybe a mile, defined by an area where at least a third of the population lives a mile away from a grocery store, which is, if you live that far from a grocery store, you're probably not well nourished, and people are working more and more hours nowadays to survive, so you're just probably not well nourished. You're probably eating garbage. You know what is within a mile of your house? At least 5 McDonald's. Like, you know what is within a mile of your house, okay? May not be a great grocery store, it may not be a Whole Foods, but there'll always be a McDonald's. And if not a McDonald's, there'll be a Burger King or a Wendy's. I'm also an astrology girly. This year Rahu is going to be in Chhatrapati for most of the year. If you don't know what that means, please go search it up. But if you think that it makes me a little bit less credible to believe in stuff like that, I am going to sit here and tell you that I don't 100% believe in this either. Okay? I just like to find connections. And sometimes the things that people have written and done research over, and sometimes it makes sense and sometimes it doesn't. And when it doesn't, I'm not going to be like, oh well, like, you know, I acknowledge that there are discrepancies to this. Okay, this is not a true proven science. Okay, it's, I don't know what it is. Divination, witchcraft, who knows? Okay, respect, but I don't even 100% believe in it. I'm not going to go around spewing it either, but I just like to find similarities and connections to things. But I definitely do think that people will be integrating a lot of tech and wellness into society. Okay, people are going to be yapping a lot more about things that are more suited towards functionality and technology and also health. And I know, like I said earlier, this has definitely been a trend for a while, people wanting to get healthy and things like that. And like, I mean, it's always been on trend to be healthy. I mean, if we're talking about like the health space or like the visual space, like it's always been on trend to be eating healthily. Like there's never been a period of time, well, where eating unhealthily is like, yay, you know what I mean? Unless you were not well educated to, you know about that eating healthily can benefit you, you know what I mean? But yeah, like, I'm not gonna sit here and talk about body trends either, because honestly, the concept of bodies trending is already just tiring. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that skinny is in, because skinny has always been in, okay? Skinny has always been in, okay? Even when BBL was trending, skinny was always in, okay? Even when it was trending for people to get BBLs and look slim thick, it was still common to be thin. Okay, it was still praised to be thin. Okay, and I just don't want to go down that rabbit hole, because I honestly think it's so dumb. Love yourself for sure. Learn about yourself a little bit more. Don't fall for all of this internet nonsense. Okay, resist. Okay, be like me. Okay, I'm trying to resist. Okay, only consume content that you know will benefit you at the end of the day. Don't be watching videos about people doing harmful stuff about themselves and then thinking that you're gonna come out unscathed. Okay, like, don't expect to come out unscathed. Okay, don't expect to come out unscathed. Like, you will feel the effects whether you like it or not, whether you'd like to admit it or not. We are all feeling the effects of social media and the internet on our health and who we are as people, who we are as individuals. And I think I do like the way that we're going in terms of being healthier and like drifting away from social media, but obviously we can never fully drift away, because this is just our lives now. AI is only going to become a bigger industry. AI will prove to be a formidable shareholder, even if it can't do as much as we think. AI is doing a lot of things, okay? And we can hate it. We can hate it all we want. But there are people who are just waiting for the right amount of money, the right amount of energy, the right amount of water to use to implement into their data centers, so that they can use AI to create things that we have never even thought of before. And as we are resisting AI, they are pushing us towards AI. We have no choice. Okay, and it's just one of those things that just makes me think of like Detroit Become Human. Like, will there be a Connor in 2100? Will we become Connors? Look at that. Like, we genuinely cannot resist this. Like, this is our future. I hope that when they are able to implement AI effectively, that their AI follows ethical standards, first of all, follows the law, because there is a gray area between AI and following the law and ethics and whatever. And the AI, we don't know how moral an AI can be. Okay, we don't know how far an AI will go to complete it's query, okay? We don't know. And the world is moving so fast every day. It's something new. Every day it's something new. We are worrying about AI, we're worrying about trends, we're worrying about fucking Epstein. Actually, not enough people are worrying about Epstein. Not enough people are worrying about him, because all the people that were yelling at us, telling the government to release the files are released. Not a single soul has gone to jail. So while we're worrying about 2000s Gen X yoga mom zen, okay, there are people who deserve to be in jail that are not in jail. There are wars going on right now. There are food deserts, okay? There's poverty, okay? The food banks, okay? They're losing hope, okay? There are people who aren't doing enough for the community who can and have the resources to do so. But yet we sit here and we just dilly-dally, okay? Don't you guys get tired? Like, I'm starting to get tired. Like I said, we can never fully get away from social media, because like we kind of just have to learn to work with it, because this is how the way society is going, and we gotta adapt as human beings. But there is a certain level of resistance that we can take, okay, as individuals, okay? Maybe not as corporations or as an organization or a company or whatever, because I'm sure your workplace, if you're in corporate or whatever, you've already seen how AI is being implemented at your job. But as individuals, I believe that we can resist, we can take time to step away and remember to educate ourselves, and remember to not believe everything that we see, and also take time to really think about what we are consuming, okay? Every day it's some new BS, and it's really hurting us as a society. But the sooner that we learn this, okay, I think we can mitigate the potential problems that we are all thinking are going to happen, okay? The sooner we can solve or attempt to find solutions for our fears that have not come true yet, if that makes sense. You know, yeah, I have supply chain homework to do actually, and economics papers to grade, but I'm gonna try and edit this video and make it a little cuter. But yeah, this was kind of on a whim, and I'm kind of glad that I did it. So hell yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah, okay, love you guys. Don't forget to smile.